YouTube title, SEO optimized and attention grabbing. NBA reporters slam refs over Warriors versus Rockets. Chaos. This wasn't even basketball. YouTube description, SEO optimized. The Golden State Warriors and Houston Rockets are in the middle of one of the most chaotic, physical first-round playoff battles the NBA has seen in years. Game 4 turned into a controversial brawl, filled with technical fouls, hostile act reviews, and intense frustration from both teams. And now, NBA reporters are calling out the referees for losing control of the series. In this video, we break down the Athletics' explosive roundtable where insiders blast the officiating Draymond Green's role in the madness, and how Steph Curry is being punished without whistles. Has playoff basketball gone too far? Or is this just the gritty return to 90s NBA toughness fans crave? Subscribe for more dramatic breakdowns, NBA drama, and deep playoff coverage. Hashtags. Where's at NBA playoffs? Warriors v Rockets. Regional NBA controversy. Draymond Green. Steph Curry. Regional Houston Rockets and Golden State Warriors. Regional NBA drama. NBA news. NBA highlights. Playoff basketball keywords, separated for YouTube metadata. NBA playoffs 2025. Warriors versus Rockets game 4. NBA referees controversy. NBA reporters slam refs. Draymond Green highlights. Steph Curry fouls. NBA physicality. Warriors Rockets fight. NBA hostile act reviews. Game 4 breakdown. Golden State Warriors playoffs. Houston Rockets playoff drama. NBA brawl. NBA 90s physicality. NBA officiating issues. NBA news. 2025. Playoff basketball chaos. Refs over Warriors Rockets mayhem. This barely looked like basketball. If you tuned in expecting finesse, skill, and smooth playoff basketball, you might have been surprised to find yourself watching what looked more like a barroom brawl than a postseason showcase. The Golden State Warriors and Houston Rockets are engaged in the NBA's most physical, borderline chaotic series, and it's raising serious eyebrows across the league. This first-round matchup hasn't just been basketball. It's been a slugfest, a throwback, a gritty, grimy, no easy buckets, nobody likes anybody kind of series that's been more WWE than NBA at times. And while some fans are eating up the drama, NBA reporters and insiders are throwing up red flags, not just at the players, but at the officials. In a roundtable published by The Athletic, 4 seasoned NBA reporters weighed in on the rising physicality of this year's playoffs. It didn't take long for the discussion to zero in on the Warriors-Rockets series, which has quickly become ground zero for the league's sudden regression to the 90s. It's not just the usual playoff bumping and grinding. This series has been marred by reviews, skirmishes, taunting, and inconsistent officiating that's left everyone from fans to analysts scratching their heads and questioning the referee's control of the game. There were moments early in the Rockets-Warriors series that barely resembled basketball, said Eric Corrine, senior Raptors reporter. It was a slog. You can feel the tension in every possession, and not in a good way. It's like someone decided we needed the 90s Knicks back and forgot we left that era for a reason. Corrine's not exaggerating. Monday's Game 4, a narrow 109-106 win for the Warriors, turned into a boiling point. What should have been a classic duel between two Western Conference juggernauts devolved into a whistle fest, filled with reviews for hostile acts, shoves, flops, and everything short of someone throwing a chair. Kelly Iko, who covers the Rockets for The Athletic, didn't mince words either. Game 4 crossed the line, he said bluntly. There was so much going on in that game that had nothing to do with basketball. At one point, there were more stoppages for hostile act reviews than made shots. It was chaos. Just chaos. NBC Sports Bay Area reporter Monty Poole could be heard yelling from the press row during one of many heated moments. Can we just get back to basketball? And that's been the theme. The story of this series isn't just the score, it's the stoppages, the scuffles, the sense that the game is spiraling into something unrecognizable. And let's not pretend this is entirely new. When it comes to playoff scuffles, one name seems to come up like clockwork: Draymond Green. The Warriors' emotional leader and perpetual agitator is once again front and center in the controversy. Law Murray, who covers the Clippers, didn't hold back in his assessment. I'm uncomfortable with how inconsistent these games get. Officials are constantly overcorrecting. And Draymond? He's out here dropping a mixtape of fouls that would get most players ejected twice over. But he stays. He always stays. Indeed, Green's antics, his chest bumps, elbows, borderline dirty screens, have become a subplot of their own. And while many admire his defensive prowess and leadership, others see it as a symptom of a league that lets stars